Tonight, from Oakland, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the home team taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. And tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year, and the Egyptians put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, you're going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
To throw on second down. Wall can't get away, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Egyptians are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after up and good. And it's now 14-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night. Positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Wall. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. On first down, Wall. That's complete. It's Collins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Wall. Another one caught by Collins. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. McQueen. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. This is caught. And he's brought down after a... Nice gain. Give him 32 on the play. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack. Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Egyptians have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A touchback.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. This would be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
As is complete to Woods.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll set up to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Out After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wall. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Operating from the gun. Wall. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Kelly. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Complete to Kelly. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And his kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wall.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Taken in at the 11.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 24 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Looking to throw. That's caught by Kelly. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Caught by Woods. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. McQueen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Egyptians have opened the lead up to 30. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. At this, they'll try the option, left side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. Off the play fake. Wall. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wall. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they work this well upfield across the 45, and quickly they get to the line. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
Yeah. I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Wall. That escapes the sack. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be wrangled to the ground right there at the 32-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. Wall. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Back to throw again. He's going to let it fly. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on first down. Wall. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Wall. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Wall. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off. But they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the home team here, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.